What's up, you precious snowflakes? I'm reviewing a new episode of the Netflix Mystery Science Theater 3000. First off, a little programming note for me. Krampus in the Corner was a Kickstarter that Lindsay and I had a lot of success with this past holiday. And now it's available on Lindsay's website, silentorchidstudios.com. You can either get the book or the doll or together. It's your choice, really. And it's a lot of fun. It's our parody of Elf on the Shelf, and I hope you might enjoy it. Well, with that said, let me get into the Mystery Science Theater review. And I've talked to a bunch of people online, and a number of them love the show, and quite a few of them had an episode where they needed to kind of like get into it, and they would tell me like it was a little awkward at first, but this one episode, everything clicked right, and it feels like the old show again, and I'm set. And everybody seems to have a different answer for that one. It seems to be a different episode for each individual person. And for me, it was the fourth episode, Avalanche. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. Alright, I won't be saying that again. So, it may have something to do with the fact that this kind of movie is definitely in my skill set, because it's a 70s movie, it stars big stars, it's a 70s disaster movie, and I grew up watching a few 70s disaster movies on TV, and let me tell you, disaster movies have always been bad. They are terrible, awful. They usually feature stars, some of them on the declining period of their careers. There's a lot of nothing until the disaster actually happens. I remember watching like a volcano one and a traffic accident one. That kid from Gamma is Right, traffic accidents are one of the top disasters. And they're always boring. They're always like, you know, these characters sniping in each other until the last 20 minutes when all hell breaks loose. And when it does, the deaths are not tragic but hilarious. And that holds true with this one. This stars Rock Hudson as a rich guy who owns this resort. Mia Farrow is his ex-wife, I guess, trying to finalize everything. Robert Forster plays this park ranger kind of guy, no, a photographer, who's telling him, like, hey, you know, you kind of built this in a dangerous area. You probably shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have told you earlier. And the guy who played Danny in The Time Travelers. Yeah, this film, yeah, it's a lot like these other disaster films I've been talking about. Most of the movie is spent with Mia Farrow, I guess, trying to finalize her divorce, and Rock Hudson is like an old school kind of guy, like, no, you're my wife, damn it. And Robert Forster going, hey, none of this is up to code. And Danny essentially shows Rock Hudson's mom around the place the whole time. That's their story arc. And that's it. That's what we got. We got the skier, like, hitting on some people. There's a whole bunch of people. There's, like, these two ice skaters, and their story goes nowhere. We got this kid who pops up, like, late in the movie. Yeah, it's not great. It's not good. And, you know, I was watching this for the third time, and I was thinking, like, okay, Rock Hudson, yeah, he's kind of on the declining years of his career. This is one of the last really leading films he had done that was in theaters. And Robert Forster's in a whole bunch of B movies. By the way, if you can find Alligator with Robert Forster, check it out. It's awesome. And, of course, Danny is, you know, Danny. Because, you know, we saw The Time Travelers, and Lindsay and I were wondering, like, God, this guy looks familiar. So we looked him up on IMDb, and his resume is like, it's like Frank Welker's. It's like forever on. He had done so much, and when I saw older Danny in this movie, I was like, oh my god, I've seen this guy a billion times. I'm actually surprised these are the first movies he's done that's on Mystery Science Theater. I'm surprised that never happened before. He was in so much stuff. I guess maybe he was in a lot of mainstream stuff in small parts, so, you know, maybe that was a little bit harder to find. But, yeah, he's, you know, pretty much kind of older Danny in this movie. And of course, man, Rock Hudson's mom is kind of like an older version of the Partridge Family mom, and except a little more annoying and kind of really not connected. Like, I don't know, drunkenly yelling aloha over and over again, because boy, the 5th time is just funnier. So, yeah, all hell breaks loose once the avalanche hits, and, you know, oh my god, oh, I shouldn't have said it! Oh, everything's gonna be okay. So, yeah, everything goes nuts. It's kind of hilarious. The first responders, like, I guess this was their first day, because they, like, get in a car accident on the way. It has nothing to do with the snow at all. Also, the parking lot is free. Nothing hit that, which is... They destroyed everything else, but missed the parking lot. Whew, thank God. So, that's when you know you have a good storm, where it leaves the parking lot alone. So, then, of course, you know, everybody has to dig themselves out, and it's really not that dramatic. And, of course, then we have the super combustible ending with more first responders who haven't been in a car in their friggin' lives, where, you know, they put the mom in the ambulance with Mia Farrow, and that guy, like, drives right off the cliff, and it blows up, with Rock and Robert Forster saving Mia Farrow at the end. Then Mia Farrow, like, goes, hey, sorry, whole life is destroyed, your mom's dead, but see you later. Which actually is good. You know, this couple shouldn't have been together, and let me get into the riffing. The riffing is fantastic in this. Everybody feels a little bit more comfortable. The riffing is still fast-paced, but not too fast-paced. Like, I think it was a little bit in Reptilicus. And, you know, it kind of slows, not maybe slows down, but it gets more comfortable with each episode. And this one I felt really good with. And, yeah, Jonah and the bots are just, man, they're just hitting everything correctly. And they seem to also have a nice rapport with each other. Let's see, Crow has a great line. When, at the last scene, he says, like, if they get back together, I'm going to kill myself. Because that's what I was thinking. Jonah, like, instantly recognizes Danny and, like, calls him out, like, hey, Danny from the last movie. Good, very good. As well as, I love the online reviews that they go over as Mia Farrow's leaving the destroyed hotel. I love these. You know, you know, wait staff exploded. Can't recommend. 0 stars. That was very funny. Also, I like the appearance by Neil Patrick Harris, which was a nice, pleasant surprise. His little bit with King of Forrester and the kind of like long-distance internet relationship thing, which, you know, kind of a clever, you know, thing to kind of build a song around. So, yeah, I love this episode a lot. This is definitely one of my favorites of the season. I can recommend 5 round chips on that one. So, what did you think? Did you like this one? Talk about it below. And I'm really a big fan of Avalanche. Oh, push the button, Lindsay!